Hello and welcome! Today we are testing my game, Alice the Next Queen. My name is Aariel Cooper, I will be your host, and I am also the creator of this game, so if you have any questions, feel free to let me know and I'll be happy to answer them. The goal of this game is to take over your current queen. To do so, the first step is to pick your pawn. So I've got four little guys here in the center, and depending on the color you pick determines the path that you'll be going on. So let's say that we're picking the blue path. This is our little pawn here. Now, in order to take over the queen, you need to collect 3 different key items from across the board. You've got this one here in the Spade Kingdom, this one here in the Club Kingdom, and this one here in the Heart Kingdom. So I need to pass over each of those spaces, and then come on over here to collect our courier, which is marked by a little envelope. Once we have all of these 4 key item cards, we need to make our way to the last space here, the queen space, and then the player who gets there first is the winner. Those are the basics for how to win, and now for a little more of the complex details. Each player's turn should start about the same. You'll be drawing a card, and depending on what the card says, you will follow all the instructions and then move on to your movement phase. For example, this is a unicorn, an iconic character that will help us move 3 spaces forward. So we would take our little guy here and choose which path we want to go on. Which key item should we try to go for first? I think we should go for this one. So from the start we can move any direction. We'll go 1, 2, 3. And then we also roll for movement. For the actual dice roll, 1, 2, and 3 move you forward, and 4 moves you 1 space backward. I'll have a custom die eventually, but this is what we got for now. So 2. So I went 2 spaces, go 1, 2, and then from any of these little turnaround points, I can choose which direction to go from. Easy peasy. Speaking of the board, I will explain a few different things for what is on each piece here. So, these icons here, whenever you land on them, you will actually be drawing an extra card for your turn. Whenever you land on your key item card space, you get the specific key item here. This is an example of one of them. The one right here is actually the Citizen's Blessing, so that would be this one. Whenever you hit one of these spaces that say +1, you're moving 1 space forward in the direction you're moving, and then -1 is moving 1 space back from the direction you're moving. Now it's time to show off a few of our pretty cards. We've got some courier cards down here. These are the ones for each different queen. I like them all personally. And then we'll pull out a few more cards here and show you a little more about the fun dynamics of the game. Okay, this is a good start. So we already have our movement cards. The citizens are trying to help us take over our current queen, so they'll help us move forward. Wild cards kind of make the game more interesting by switching everything around. Here's a good example. Switcheroo. Choose an opponent. You may swap places with them on the board, but if you do, you need to skip your next turn. A lot of the wild cards are either good, bad, or kind of somewhere in between. King cards are special cards that you are allowed to hold on to and use when you choose. This one, for example, is the King Cheetah. It has 1 use, and you can take an extra turn whenever you choose, as long as it is your turn when you activate the ability. We also have a skip card. For this one, it would be playing croquet. That's why you're unavailable to move, of course. And that's it for now for Alice the Next Queen. I've had a really fun time making this game. It is my first game, so if you have any questions, any suggestions for what I should do from here, I'd be happy to hear them. Well, until next time, guys, have a great rest of your day and stay safe. Bye-bye for now.